Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm going to just use your initials, EA, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons, and you completed independent writing practice test number 38, and I'm going to give you some feedback right now. So this is what you wrote, posted it online at my website, and using the rubrics, I'm going to give you a score right now. So I put you at 3.5 out of 5, or 22 points out of 30 on this. Now, for the purposes of our class, if you go to your syllabus page 4, 3.5 is going to give you 82% on this particular assignment. Now, going back to the rubrics for a minute, sometimes you need to connect ideas together better, and you also have some problems with sentence formation and word choice. It sometimes makes your meaning unclear. Now, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. So, when you look at the question here, they deserve this high income. You can say athletes and entertainers. Now, what I'm going to do here is just slightly change this, where you say athletes and entertainers should earn a lot of money because they bring a good reputation to their countries, and they also bring happiness to their people. Now, here's the problem, though, with this. If we look at this paragraph, you say, for example, when a soccer team wins the World Cup or an actor wins the Oscar, what their people feel? Of course, they will be happy and joyous. I think it's worth it. You say, moreover, not only athletes and entertainers support their countries financially, but they also have to develop relationships and bring peace between countries. So I'm not sure that you really exactly illustrated that. You kind of changed your idea near the end of the paragraph, talking about developing relationships and bringing peace. I'm not exactly sure how that relates to this idea here. So your first point seems to be happiness, right? I'm going to actually get rid of, I think reputation is better for the first example, so they bring a good reputation to their, they bring a good reputation and peace. Maybe between countries. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, what I'm trying to do is, this first example I think relates to reputation. So you say athletes and entertainers should earn a lot of money because they bring a good reputation and peace. To their countries. You say, for example, when a soccer team wins the World Cup or an actor wins the Oscar, you want to say, what do their people feel? Of course, they will respect their country, and other countries will hold them in high regard. To me, now you have a little bit better connection here. I think it's worth it. I wouldn't even put that there. Now we need to develop your second idea. Moreover, not only, when you say not only, you have to put do. Not only do athletes and entertainers bring respect to their countries. I don't think the financial thing doesn't even need to be in there. but they also help to develop relationships, I'm going to say help bring peace instead of all of that. Because every time you bring up a point, you then have to get an example to support it. And you don't want to do that. So you say, moreover, not only do athletes and entertainers bring respect to their countries, but they also help bring peace between countries. Gold medals. So you might say the United States. So I'm just giving you an example of how you can develop this particular paragraph a little bit more. So in this case, the thing is the way that you had it written, the examples and things you were using, it didn't really all connect back to what you were trying to say. So then you say, first, athletes and entertainers should earn a lot of money because they bring a good reputation and peace to their countries. For example, when a soccer team wins a World Cup or an actor wins the Oscar, what do their people feel? Of course, they will respect the country, and other countries will actually hold them, not help them, will hold them in high regard. Moreover, not only do athletes and entertainers bring respect to their countries, but they also help to bring peace between countries. For example, Jesse Owens, an American athlete who won several gold medals in the Berlin Olympics during World War II, helped to bring peace to the United States and Europe during a time of war. So now we're done. That paragraph is finished. We have the first example helps illustrate the point of the reputation, and then the second example, Jesse Owens, helps connect to the idea of peace. So you could improve more. I think if you look at each of your topic sentences, you could connect them a little bit better back to the task by putting things like this. Should earn a lot of money. Another way, or another reason why professional athletes and entertainers deserve the money they get is because of the skill or the work they have to do to get to where they are. So anyway, that's just an example there. And then one more thing I wanted to show you here. Now, I can't correct the whole essay because this video would be too long. But in this particular sentence here, you have some parallelism issues. So athletes and entertainers deserve this high income due to 3 reasons. So you have supporting their countries, maybe, so showcasing their rare talents, and maybe here you can say sacrificing their time. So what I did here is you didn't really have this parallel. So supporting, showcasing, and sacrificing. Now we're using gerunds, and gerunds again. All right, anyway, so those are just some changes. I just gave you some examples of some changes that you could make to these first two paragraphs, and you can continue to make more changes in the other paragraphs if you want to get a higher score here. So your score based on what you wrote is 3.5 out of 5, 22 points out of 30, or 82% on this assignment.